Alex Mayer, P1 pole, winner of race 6 of the Formula 1000 Championship. What a fantastic start and finish. Great job. Tell us about that.
It was a great race from the start. I mean, I started second outside of Jeremy, and we've battled ever since. And then me and Cooper got in a little battle ourselves, and then Jeremy caught back up and got the lead and started racing wheel to wheel again. It's just great.
Fantastic. Alex, is there anyone you want to thank for this race win?
Of course, I'd like to thank my dad and Mike Signor for helping out all weekend, and Affordable Auto Sales, Beck Machine Products, and JDR Race Cars, and Jerry Hodges for helping out. Thanks a lot, guys.
Fantastic. Congratulations. Thanks again. See you at next round. Race 6 of the Formula 1000 Championship. Jeremy Hill, P2. Final race results. It was neck and tail between Alex Mayer and you. You almost had him on the last lap. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I had to go off on the grass to pass a couple of DSRs, and he actually had a clean run down the other side, so he was able to get ahead of me there. Even though I didn't lose much ground, caught back up, but the motor started to overheat, and I just had to go for it and hope it would hang together. But coming up the hill, I had a really good run on him because he was balked by another P2 car, and I'm sure I would have had him by the flag, but the motor just went kaboom. So,
Jeremy, is there anyone you would like to thank?
Once again, I'd like to thank my crew, Mario and Dan, and Kevin back home, and my brother, and Hoosier Tires for helping us all out.
Solid run to P2. Thanks very much, Jeremy.
Thank you.
And solid third place finish. Congratulations, Charles. Just tell us, give us a little rundown how your race went.
I got a horrible start, and we fell back, I think, to 5th, probably at the start. And then by the time I got in a battle with Tyler Thielman, who I think ended up 4th, I don't know, we had a pretty good race-long battle, and there were spots I was better, spots he was better. But once I got into that, I couldn't even see the front guys, and eventually we caught Cooper, who I must have pulled off. But then a couple laps from the end, it looked like Tyler backed off when I got by a white car we were lapping, and that was it. I didn't see my mirrors anymore. So,
what a fantastic race!
Well, thanks. We're pretty far behind second, first, so wasn't that fantastic. But hopefully, we can find some speed. And I was on 3 sets of tires instead of stickers, so maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. The car was a bit of a handful in places, particularly under braking, but we'll work on it, and hopefully we'll be here for the Cat National, and hopefully we'll get a little more speed there.
Now, Charles, is there anyone you would like to thank for this race win or this third place finish?
Particularly Hoosier Tire. The tires have been great this year, and Greg Moon Supercycle, man, he builds incredible motors, and he's here on the track just to support and everything. He's just a great guy and a best engine builder out there. Don Connor and Jerry Hodges for designing the JDR, which is just a fantastic car. And then separately from that, Don Connors has been engineering for me and crewing for me, and he's the smartest guy I know with this stuff. I just can't say anything better about him. And then lastly, on Father's Day, my dad, of course, who got me into this and would normally be here, but couldn't be here this weekend. So also you and Mike, Nick, for everything you do for the series. Really appreciate it.
Fantastic. Thanks, Charles. Now, one last thing here. Got to ask you, why is there grass on your face right now? We see that.
Off in the carousel pretty early at the exit of the carousel, and put 4 wheels off and thought I was going to flip over. I must have had 2 feet under my car. At least that's what it felt like. And I think Thielman must have backed off when he saw me do that, because he probably could have got by me there. But yeah, I felt not only did I get a bunch of air, but I felt a whole bunch of grass just sucked up into my helmet and everything, and so I knew it was there.
Thanks very much, Charles.
Thank you. Thanks.
I'm going to go ahead and pick out the winner for our next door prize.